just happened. We got Orange Train on the track, boys. Let's go. It looks like the lift is slowing down, Brendan, for your... It is much quieter. Here's test number 2 that I've seen. It does actually look a little less aggressive than it used to be, going through that element there.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
You also don't pull a dead stop there when it's cycling normally.
Alrighty, we have a construction update for you guys today, but if you're watching this before 3 p.m., we have 2 tickets left, so purchase those last 2 tickets in the link down below, pinned comments for Coasters After Dark tonight. I suggest the combo ticket, but that's it. The event's pretty much sold out. That's all the promo for this one. Our September 12th tickets are still for sale. Over here, you can see they are still working on some of the refreshments of the old wood structures around the ride. So here they are working on post 1 security, just giving it a refresh so it obviously lasts longer. The paint job is still pretty far behind. Now, it is looking a lot better than it did last week, but with the wet weather we've had, it is pretty far behind in terms of this opening anytime soon. They are commissioning the orange train. The red train is commissioned. They're just finishing the commissioning of the orange train, and then technically the ride is by standard, ready to be handed off to the park for them to do their training and getting the ride ready. But it looks like the programming of the ride is done. As you saw there, it has a nifty little speeding up at the top. There is only 1 train on the track, so we were thinking maybe that was because the train hadn't cleared the block ahead on the brake run, but with only 1 train on the track, that wouldn't necessarily make sense. Here they are working on refreshing the theming in the queue line as well. So the radar was having some work done to it, but we couldn't tell exactly what from this far away. I'll have a look when we go to the park later and see if I can tell of anything else. But a huge thank you to Kiefer for filming this as we're getting ready for the event today, so I'm not able to be at the park this early getting this footage for you. Over at Whitewater Canyon, the fence has been removed. The ride is almost ready to open. I think it's about to be handed off to the park if I had to take a wild guess of what I saw on the drone the other day. The lift hill is essentially done. They're filling the basin of the ride, so the trough of the ride is being filled up, and essentially you'll see them start testing, and once that's done, the commissioning and TSSA will come in and inspect the ride, and then it'll be handed off and ready for testing. So it might not be ready for this weekend, If it is, that's wow. But it should be ready for next weekend. I expect all these rides to be opening within the next 2 to 3 weeks max. I would say Daredeviler is probably going to open up second. Whitewater Canyon and Timberwolf Falls are probably going to open up first, then Daredeviler, and then Mindbuster maybe 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks from now. Outside of that, I know Mindbuster's trains are ready, so they're just waiting to finish that retracking. And I think that's all I have for Whitewater Canyon. It's going to be awesome to see how smooth the lift hill is operating now, like a brand new refurbished lift hill, as well as all new mechanics in the station. So a ride like this getting an overall refresh, one, awesome to see. We know that we're not going to get this removed. It eliminates the potential of a future water attraction like this, as well as Timberwolf Falls receiving its refurbishment. It eliminates a future water attraction like that. It doesn't make sense for a park to have essentially a shoot the chute and a log flume, in my opinion, but who knows? The drink stand is nearing completion. I don't think it'll be ready for this weekend. That'll be crazy if it is. I think they're still waiting on the delivery of the Coca-Cola machines and the ice machines for this. It's looking absolutely amazing. And again, it's awesome to see Canada's Wonderland taking that guest feedback from last season and applying it to this season. I would really like them to listen like Cedar Point just did. Cedar Point announced an event and people didn't like it, and then they took it off and they've restructured it. I really hope Six Flags is open to some harsh critique of this season and how it started, because me myself has a lot of feedback to give Six Flags, and I really want them to be open to guest feedback, because I know I'm hearing from a lot of you of a few things. But right there, that's an amazing station that I want to see throughout the park. That water station right there, I want to see more of those throughout the park. But anyways, thanks so much for watching today's construction update. Can't wait for tonight's event. There are 2 tickets left, so if you're the first to pick them up, awesome. Get them right now, and have a good one, guys. Bye.